I was listening to this podcast the other day and I heard this part and I wanted to make a video about it then, but I needed time to reflect on it. I've watched this a couple times. I've made some notes because I think this is something we need to talk about. I know most comedy channels or the critics of these comedians would make a video and be like, oh, Joe Rogan's bad, blah, blah, blah. He's a hypocrite. While those things are true, I want to give you some perspective from the content creator side and also the viewer side, because I think both sides are really entitled and expect way too much from the other side. So let's listen to this first, and I'll stop it on the points that I made in my notes. Let's go.
I've made the mistake of looking at social media before I go to bed, and I get mad, or I get upset, or I get sad, or I find out some weird shit that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And when I was younger, I'd read things that people would say about me, and I'd be like, oh my God, like, who's this asshole? That's not true. And you get all upset. And then I realized, like, wait, this is just some person. Like, I wouldn't talk to them in real life. Like, what do I get? Why is their opinion more valid because it's written down? So then I stopped reading all comments about me. And, oh my God, it changed everything.
Well, I do agree that this approach kind of works, I guess, but you can also read comments and not care. The thing is Joe still cares. And let's also note the obvious. Joe's a hypocrite. Joe trash talks everybody. He has trash talked everybody over the years. I mean, there's a giant thing about him trash talking with Carlos Mencia. There's a giant thing this year with Mark Maron where he blamed somebody, talked trash, and started this whole thing with Bert Kreischer. He puts down things he doesn't like all the time. He puts down people that aren't in shape. He puts down people that don't hunt. I mean, he puts down all kinds of people. Joe Rogan has a long history of putting down people. But here's the other side of this coin, right? Everybody on earth trash talks people. This notion that you can trash talk, but when other people trash talk and they don't agree and they don't trash talk the way you like them, they're bad people. They're lame. They're losers. They have something wrong with their life. That's just a fun comment to put into the comments. You know, we're gunslingers. We're trash talkers, but that really isn't true. People trash talk people. There's ESPN is a whole trash talking network. You all these comedians trash talk each other. We have gossip channels. We have trashy reality TV, which I'm a fan of. People love drama and gossip. So why do we act like we don't? Or why do we act like we're above it when it doesn't fit our narrative? Here's the thing I've always said. I love trash talking. I trash talk all the time. People come into my comments. I trash talk them back. I insult them back. That's what we do. I don't do it all the time, but I'm not going to be like, whoa, I'm above it. I'm above it. No, nobody's above it. Our presidents, the elected one and the one coming in that just got elected, are trash talking each other. Everybody does it. And for some reason, we try to act like we're these moral things. No, we're not. Morals only matter to keep those in power in power. At the end of the day, none of it really matters, because if we died and we were wiped off this face of this earth, the earth wouldn't care. It would just grow over our shit, and that'd be the end of us. Listen, you all gotta stop pretending like there's some morals and like there's somebody that's living the life good. No, the only things we can really, really agree on is the scientifically. It's better to be healthy and to keep our bodies skinny or in shape than it is not. Outside of that, I don't know, because it's just kept changing all throughout history. But you know something that hasn't changed throughout history? Gossiping. So just please talk it. And listen, if talking trash was so bad, why does it feel so good to do it? Just saying. It only feels bad when someone says, "Oh, you're a bad person for doing that." Well, I could look at your life and find lots of bad stuff too. So that's something I just wanted to let you know. Stop being a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. We all trash. That is what we do. All of YouTube is trash talking. Like, make original content. It is original content when I trash talk, because you ain't never heard me trash talk before. So it's original. Shut up. Y'all Y'all just want to be right, and y'all a bunch of narcissists. Everyone on the internet's a narcissist, and they're trying to be right. It is what it is. This is entertainment. I come on here, I film, I produce. I do have opinions on these things, but I also know it's entertainment, and people can believe whatever they want to believe. But this is just my form of entertainment. If you like it, cool. If you don't, cool. You're not a bad person. You're not a loser. Now, I may tell you that in the comments, but that's just because I'm gunslinging. Okay? Next.
Changed everything.
You do the post and ghost, right?
Yes, it's the way to go. I have friends, and they'll come to me, like they'll come to the comedy club or something, and they'll be like genuinely emotionally distraught because people are attacking them online. I go, but they're not here. Like right here, your friends are here, and you're all freaked out because I know I got to stop reading that stuff. I go, you got to stop reading that stuff. First of all, it's not true. You're really funny. You're a great guy.
Right.
So it's all bullshit, and they don't know you.
Right.
So they're just deciding to do this, and they know that it fucks with you because you talk openly about it, and so now they're going to accentuate it.
Listen, this stuff that what people say on the internet is bull. I don't believe that either. I think there are valid points. Now, I hear valid points in these things. I make things that I know. Joe Rogan does all this stuff about wanting to be with men. What am I supposed to do? Is that a lie? No, I just point out the obvious. I point out the things he's saying, right? And the things these other comedians saying. Do we know everything about them? No. Are we wrong sometimes? Yes. But just admit that. Admit you're a flawed person. Everyone's trying to be perfect. Dude, it's so much better being flawed. I always say, stop pretending. It's much more fun not to, right? Stop pretending. We all make mistakes. We're all messed up. We're all not perfect. And depending which page you go on, some people are going to agree with you. Some people are going to hate you. Some people are going to ban you. That's the thing. Now, when it comes to content creators, you have options. Listen, as a content creator, if you don't like what someone's saying on your page or not, you can ban them. I do it. Now, I have a policy. You can disagree with me. You could bring up other points about this thing. But if you come to my page just to insult me, I'm going to ban you. That's just how it is. Why? And you go, well, you that's so wrong. Since when? Since when is it wrong that I make a page, and just because I make a page, you could come and talk trash about me? I can't talk trash about you, but I have to leave your comment up there because shut up. Do you let people come into your house and shit on your floor and let another man come into your house and shit on your floor and you just let it happen? No. You take it out like the trash. You don't let it happen. Why do I create something that is mine? And why, for some reason, are you allowed? I'm supposed to be obligated to let you come on my page. No, it don't work that way, homie. You're banned, and I will continue to do it. Well, you're not going to be successful on social media. Who cares? Because I'm not going to have someone shit on me constantly and take it. Like, get out of here. Y'all need to reevaluate. You are not entitled to anything. These guys can do whatever they want. If you buy a product from you and they deliver the product from you, they still don't owe you nothing. They gave you the product. If you listen to this guy, he don't owe you nothing. He gave you the podcast to listen to. Now, we're also allowed to critique. We're also allowed as viewers to say stuff. He can't be mad when someone critiques him because he's critiquing people too. You're allowed. That's just what's going to happen. Do you have to allow it on your page? No, you don't have to allow anything. Listen, nobody owes nobody nothing. In this content creation world, like, look, you could either listen to it or not listen to it. We could be grateful that we have fans and that, but like you feel like you're obligated to just go and run your mouth doesn't happen. And him thinking that nobody's going to critique his stuff and everybody's supposed to like it is crazy. Y'all need to have better expectations. I know with every single video I put out, people hate me. I know that people like me, and that's just how it goes. That's how it goes. You're always going to have people that hate you. You always have people like you. Don't let it bother you, because who cares? Because listen, the person critiquing you is just as stupid as you are. So who cares? They know just as little as you know about what's going to happen, what's right, what's wrong, where we're going to go when we die. We don't know what's right. Just have fun. Party on, Wayne.
They're gonna keep jabbing at you. They got a rock. There's a window.
Yeah, they're in the cheap seats. We're whipping them in there.
You got to stop doing that, man. And a few guys have listened to me and a few guys haven't. And the guys that have listened to me, they all say the same thing. Like, oh my God, I feel so much better. I'm like, yeah, social media is not the problem. The problem is either engaging in the anger and the hate, or reading people's anger and hate towards you and having it fuck your head up. Like, hey.
Do you think it's something that's like systemic, that is literally spreading and growing? Like the people that put that type of trash out all the time, and then they think there's some sort of value to that, and then other people see it.
Some
and then,
value, right? They do get engagement, right? And if you're a person that has like a YouTube show where all you do is shit on people, you have bad karma for sure. You're suffering.
This is something I just don't agree with. You have bad karma because you did not like my stuff. I really, really hate this opinion. It's just so narcissistic. It's like, no, I don't have bad karma. I just thought your shit was bad and I said it. That doesn't mean I have bad karma. That doesn't mean I'm living this terrible life. That doesn't mean I'm messed up. That doesn't mean I live in my mom's basement. Okay? That doesn't mean that. I live in a nice house in the mountains, in the forest, in a private neighborhood. Thank you. And I work my ass off to be up here. Thank you. Which means in order to be able to afford this house, I've had to be moderately successful. Thank you. And no, I don't have hundreds of millions of dollars for having a crappy podcast, but I'm doing okay. And I'm living in a place where I'm safe and I don't have to worry about crime or nothing. Why? Because I was moderately successful at what I did, and I work every single goddamn day to keep it. Okay? And that doesn't mean anything. That means your shit sucks. Oh, sorry. That's my opinion. And that doesn't mean it's right either. But your stuff is bad, and it was so bad that I had to notice it. In fact, your comedy is so bad, it started this channel. It started the first video about you that I did. Your comedy offended me so much because you take this attitude of, hey, if you don't like what I like, you're wrong. Now, I put out a lot of videos saying this crap sucks, but you don't have to believe me. It's not the truth. I believe it's the truth, but I'm not stupid enough to be like, oh, everyone's going to believe me. This whole, like, you're a bad person, you need to get your life together because you don't agree with me, is utter trash, garbage. And only, like I said, tier 4 Neanderthal people believe that. And a lot of people do. There's a lot of dumb people on this planet. I don't think I'm dumb. I know you're going to say that, but I'm not. I'm not this dumb. This dumb, being so ignorant that you think everyone has to agree with you. Dude, come on. Come on. You're an entertainer. Come on. You should know better, and you should play up. You should play up on the fact that people don't like you, that people get annoyed when you say certain things, or people get annoyed when you say things that they think are really dumb. You play that up. You put that in your videos. You poke them. That's what a good entertainer does. And hey, I'm small. I'm new. I've only been doing this for like 4 months, going on 5. He's way more successful, yes, but he's still garbage, in my opinion. Which I know not everyone agrees, but I'm not a stupid person. I'm probably better off than most of y'all out there. I'm in a better sitch than most people watching my videos. Why? Because I'm not a fuck up. Because I take care of my shit. I pay for my car. I pay for my house. I pay for my electricity. My girlfriend pays for her shit. She pays for this as well. We work together. We do everything to make this happen. So this idea, shut the fuck up. It's so stupid. It's so like motivational. It goes in that motivational snake oil salesman stuff, you know, like, oh, you got to do this, man. Only real estate agents and car salesmen believe that. Stop spreading it. Sorry, I just have a thing for real estate.
Yeah, but you got to deal with that the rest of your life, like dealing that poison.
But you can.
It's not poison.
Like there are guys who make a living doing that.
Yes, Joe Rogan, you have made a living doing that. In fact, you've made a living talking about how Joey Diaz mistreated women. You've made a living doing all this stuff. So don't act now that it's coming at you and that people don't like you, that it's bad. Like, come on. You're always like, don't acknowledge it, but you're always talking about it. So you're a liar. Okay. And here's the thing, right? They all want to act like they're above people, that they're better than people, that, oh, they're holier than thou. But let me tell you, these people that preach the don't look, don't pay attention, I've been banned by Tim Dillon, Joe Rogan, Mark Norman, Bad Friends, that little redhead on Bad Friends that needs to get laid. I've been banned by so many groups on Reddit that these comedians, and I talk trash, and I fully in it. But a few times, I just stated my opinion. They didn't agree. Ban. These guys care. These guys care because they're banning people. I ban people because I care not to have that trash on my page, and I want to have good discussions. Sometimes I let them live a little bit longer so I can trash talk them because it's fun. We always try to look good when we're terrible creatures. We are trashy. And admit you're trashy. It's way more fun being down in the trash pail having a party than being up there with a stick up your butt. Unless you're Joe Rogan, and a stick up your butt is probably something you've been hoping for a long time. Let's get with it.
They're all fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's value in it, but I do.
Dude, Joe Rogan, I'm 6'5" and you're 5'6". Stop saying we're all fucked up. You're short. You're the one with the bad genetics, brother. And I look better than you. Look at my skin. I don't inject myself neither. I just live a healthy life. Daddy's home. Come get some. Yetta! Joe Rogan, get out of here. You can't be short and tell me I'm fucked up. Shut up. God damn it.
Think you make something out, you can create a career doing that. That's part of the problem, is that it's effective.
Right, like the trolls.
Bro, everyone's a troll. I'm about to lose my goddamn mind, dude. Stop acting, dude. Your fucking beard is nasty. How are you gonna talk shit? Go get it groomed. See, we all have opinions. I could just tear him down too, just like he could tear us down and say we're all messed up. It's so stupid. I'm just so, this world is driving me mad. This world is driving me mad because everyone is pretending. Our government's pretending like they care about us. The rich people are pretending like they're delivering us good products and they're not raising prices. People on the street are acting like they're good people by helping poor. Like, it's all a lie. And if we just stop pretending, we could have a lot more fun because there's nothing else to do on this planet but have fun. That's it. Nobody knows the meaning of life, but fun is fun. It's the only thing that makes sense. Jeez, dude, I'm just so tired of all this pretending. Like, just stop. We're fucked up people. Stop it, man. Stop it. It's so goddamn annoying. It's more annoying than people in your comments. Like, we get it. It is annoying for people to just come trash you. And the same people that complain about getting trashed are the same people that trash people. And the same people that get banned for trashing on people and cry about it. What you wouldn't let people trash you either. Nobody likes to be trashed. Yes, it doesn't bother us. We get used to it. We find ways. But like, when you get trashed, it's not fun. You have to learn to just be like, yeah, whatever. Who cares? It doesn't come easily. Nobody likes it. So why are you all pretending to be above it? Why are you like all these stupid things? God, it's so fucking annoying, man. I just like stop pretending.
Yeah, like
Trolls
it does get engagement,
Sure.
but then what kind of engagement are you getting? Look, I have people that hate me online, but not the ones who know me.
Right.
That's what's kind of important.
Yeah.
It's like,
Let's make a little fact that Joe Rogan, in his world, the people that go on his podcast, the people that play in his comedy club, ain't nobody ever going to say nothing to you. Your friends still haven't told you that you have a bad comedy special. You know why? Because you paid them all. Your comedy career has been successful because you just paid other comics. You boost these people's career. Nobody's going to kick a money fountain in the balls. Nobody even goes and look, where are the money fountain balls? Nobody ever has figured it out because nobody's going to kick the money fountain balls. Because they want to get rich. These people know that if they kiss your booty hole, they're going to be rich. So, come on, dude. People know me, hate me. Even my friends. that I've known since childhood. They know I could be a dick. They know, and I know they can be too. We're all flawed. Good.
The people that know me either in real life or through the podcast know I'm a nice person.
Right.
I work really hard at it. I try hard to be a nice person.
Yes.
It's not like it's a conscious effort. I'm good at it. I like doing it. I like nice people. I like
Makes
to be
you
a
feel
nice
good,
person.
right?
Look, I work hard at being a nice person, and I'm generally can keep the peace. After lots of years of work, I can generally keep the peace. But I also like not being a nice person. When I'm with my girlfriend and you see that person and you just got a zinger or two, you bet I'm zinging and zanging. Like, look, good and bad all feel good. It only feels bad when the person on power puts their social constructs upon you, and then they put laws that reinforce those social constructs, and then they make things taboo and you get shunned for society. Like, look, everything feels good. You know why there's people on the street doing drugs? Because drug feels good. You know why Tom Segura is allegedly a serial killer? Because he thinks killing feels good. Laws are made by those in power. Morals, social values, traditions, cultures were all shaped by people in power. Stop. You don't have to believe this stuff. You don't have to believe this stuff. You could believe what you want. And a lot of time on the internet, when people say this, that I don't even care because I don't believe it. I believe I like doing what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep putting videos up, whether there's 1 or 30 people watching it, or whether there's 1 or 10,000 or 1 in 1 million. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because I've always done that. When there was nobody watching my videos, I was still making them. If you like doing something, do it. Who cares what people say? Because you know what? People love gossip. People love trashing people. And people love putting people down. And it's always going to be that way. It's always been that way. And we can bet 1,000 years in the future, people are still going to be doing it. So stop pretending. It's okay. It's okay. What, you're going to feel bad about throwing out a good insult because Joe Rogan says it's taboo and you're a bad person with karma? No. I might just put out another Joe Rogan tomorrow just because he done said that. Y'all need to come to Jesus. I don't believe in Jesus, but it's the best thing I could think of. Come to Jesus with reality, because reality proves me right on this one. And all y'all trying to be holier than thou are wrong, because you done trashed somebody probably today, probably this week. When that person swift and swerved on your drive, you said, didn't you?
Makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So I don't engage. I don't fire back at people.
Yeah.
I don't, when people get mad at me, even celebrities have attacked me online, I'm like,
Yeah. How's that feel? Like, probably being in that world a bit more, and then now having people turn on you probably feels strange. Perfect.
They're just revealing who they are. They're just weak. They're just weak people. They're not the type of person that if you did that in front of me when you were around me, we could have a conversation about why I feel like you're incorrect. And this assumption that you have of me is totally wrong. And also, if you're not talking to someone in person and you're saying something about that person, like, you could just kind of like form some bullshit narrative.
Of course.
The person's right there. They'll go, that's not true. No, so you're saying something, and if it was true, then you'd be justified in your anger. But what you're saying is not true, and you're taking things completely out of context, and you don't know what you're talking about, and you're doing this because your life sucks. And
See, that's stupid. It's not. I'm not angry when I make these videos. I'm laughing to myself when I make these videos. Because, like Joe Rogan, the opinions I form come from the words out of your mouth. You say things, and like, I could be wrong too, but a lot of the stuff I've heard you say, like, I've heard this speech. He's got to do it like 1 out of 3 episodes, if not everyone. Now, ever since COVID, this just seems like a commercial break brought to you by Joe Rogan's Insecurity. Like, this guy talks about so much. It's just like we have to, as viewers and as content creators, we have to realize we are not entitled to anything. When you put your comment out there, people will say whatever they're gonna say, and you have all the right as a creator to control who is and is on your page. That's your right. Just like as a viewer, you have the right to control who you view on what channel, what screen. You have that option. You get to pick or choose. You get to turn it off. You get to block, right? Those are the options. But you don't have an option to expect billions of people in the world to think the same thing as you. That's just ridiculous. I don't think that way because it's ridiculous. You gotta understand people are gonna be mad at you. Dude, every comment, God, I get told I'm stupid, I'm not a comedian, just the plethora. I know it. You click that button. YouTube automatically like moderates comments, and you'll have these hidden comments, and it'll be like, "Are you sure you want to show them?" You're just like, "Oh, here we go. What do these people got to say?" It just is what it is. You deal with what you can deal with in your world on your page. Get the trouble people that you think are troublemakers out, and they might be leaders in another forum. Who knows? It's just so ridiculous. Joe Rogan needs to get a grip. Viewers need to get a grip. And it's just like, if you like it, like it. If you're going to talk trash, there are consequences with coming and talk trash. Some people allow it. Most people don't. Because none of these comedians allowed me to trash talk. So why are you getting mad at me for banning people? Get mad at them too. In fact, everybody bans people. There wouldn't be a ban feature if people didn't use it. People need a reality check, man. This stuff is so silly. It's so silly. Like, come on. Watch what you like. Don't watch what you don't like. Like, make content of what you like. Who cares? Y'all just need to stop being fucking babies. And Joe Rogan just needs to grow the fuck up. Man, I don't know if that testosterone's keeping him younger in the head too, but he just seems like, even at this age, man, he just doesn't get it. How can you be a celebrity? Like, most of his life, he's been rich and famous. They are out of touch, my friends. They are out of touch. Just as much as everybody. Because the lesson of this story is we're all hypocrites. We're all messed up. We're all terrible people that sometimes do a few good things. Know you like to bang, you don't stay.